What is up, y'all? It is Hannah, and what a great day to be grateful. It is absolutely amazing outside here down in the deep south. Hope it is great where you are. I'm gonna kick off my first video just explaining a little bit about what got me into the life of health and what I do to stay that way. So let's get to it. So this video specifically is going to be 10 things that I do to help me realistically stay healthy. Okay, first and foremost, I want to make it obviously clear that I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not a professional trainer, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not like any type of professional. So this is just from my experience in life, continuously trying to be healthy. Granted, first semester, I was a food nutrition major in college, so I got a little experience, a little. So I started trying to like live a healthy lifestyle probably around 14. I was trying out for my high school soccer team, and my brother kind of put into me like this overall fear of trying to make the team. So I decided to become, technically at the time I quit all red meat. I didn't know what I was doing. I read an article on Google and was like, that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna eat just chicken and fish. And I didn't know how to do it correctly. I didn't get enough protein. I ended up quitting eating chicken too. For me, I ended up getting myself back into meat just because of the lack of availability of protein that I was getting. And I didn't realize that for so many years. Though I was able to find replacements, it was almost more of a hassle than it was of anything else. I ended up doing something called the FODMAP diet about 2 years ago, and realized that a lot of the things I were eating were, causing aggravation internally, and meat didn't. So I just kind of got back into that. From that time in 8th grade of middle school until now, here I am almost 22 years old, I've constantly struggled with this battle of being healthy. So, like I said, not a professional, just my experience. I'm gonna share 10 things that I'm still struggling with today. I feel like I can help motivate those people who are trying to push for just figuring it out. And that's what I'm here for. So here we go. I think this is like the most important. So I am a graduated psych bachelor's major. So first and last thing on here are to me the most important. I think that's because of primary and recency effect. You'll remember these things the most. So before I tell you this, I will be completely 100% honest with you. I have been in and out of the gym, of eating healthy, of healthy lifestyle, of everything for years. I burn myself out, okay? I am either all in or nothing. That's how my brain kind of cooperates. Trying to be more moderate these days, so working on it, but just not there yet. If you are running 6 miles every day, but you hate running, but you feel like you have to do that to be healthy, don't do it. Find another way to like get cardio or get your calories burned or whatever it is your goal is. Find a way where you enjoy while doing it. Like my gym routine changes a lot because if I do the same thing every week for months and months, I'm gonna quit going. I just am. I'm gonna lay in bed because I'm like, I don't wanna do that. I'm tired, I'm sore, I'm burnt out. I'm not gonna do it. So switch it up, do things that don't pull you into like a burnout stage. Number 2, figure out what works for you. I always just watched people on YouTube and did this and that and said, that's what I need to do to be where I want to be. Like have size 2 in all of my pants and jeans, but I realized how unrealistic that is for me, and that's not my goals anymore, and I'm okay with that. I've accepted it and moved on. Figure out what you like, figure out your goals. I think that's the first thing that I always do when I get back into the routine of things is I just make a list of like, what is it that I want to accomplish before I just go to the gym and walk around like an idiot. The third thing is take progress pictures. That's one thing I'm probably gonna be doing in general on YouTube, is showing y'all progress pictures. On top of progress pictures, if you weigh yourself, that's great. I go in and out of stages of weighing myself, mainly because sometimes I obsess about the number rather than the results. And that number means so little if you are improving, you know? Kitchen is key. Like, if you are eating terrible and a lot, it doesn't matter how much you work out. And I'm not trying to like hurt anybody's motivation. If that's what they do, is they don't, you know, have any sort of healthy diet. They just go to the gym and they're like, huh, I wonder why, you know, my muscles are big, but my stomach's huge. Abs come from the kitchen. Granted, doing ab workouts help, but you're never gonna see those abs if you don't work out in the kitchen. Not like physical workouts, you know. Truly, it's 80% kitchen, 20% gym, at least for me, because when I don't go to the gym, especially when I'm trying to tone up, it's hard to get certain areas of my body to look how I want them to. So that 20% to me is important. Like, if I don't go to the gym, I don't see that progress. But if I eat bad, I'm never gonna see that progress, ever. What I do is I just track what I'm eating, and then throughout the day, I'm like, okay, you know what, needs more protein. And that helps me the most. But I usually start off like really trying to like get that baseline of like, okay, what am I eating? What helps me? Where do I improve? This is, to me, my holy grail. So number 5, consistency. And it is gonna kind of follow with number 6. So like I said, switch it up, but be consistent. And what I mean by this is make a plan, but like switch it up, you know? Just don't get in the habit of making it an excuse. So be consistent with your body. Listen to what it's saying. If you're sore in your upper body, don't go and do upper body workouts, you know? Listen to your body, know what it's saying to you, and it is your temple. Your body is your temple. You're trying to improve it, not kill it. So, and that does follow up with progressive overload, which is number 6, which the reason why I say they go hand in hand is because if you're not consistent at the gym, especially for me, I will not be able to have that progressive overload. I have this whole thing on my notes, which I can show you. So weights for progressive overload. And if you see, I just have all these different workouts, and I'll go in and like, let's say I'm doing my pull or push, whatever that is. I'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm feeling some triceps. I'll go to the tricep ones. I just have it all in my phone. I know where I'm at. I don't have to remember all these things. So number 7 is actually weight training, which I've talked about. I thought women had to stay on the treadmill. I remember I watched this YouTube video once of this guy, but in the video, he was talking about, you know, how like, oh yeah, you don't want women to look big. You want them to look skinny. I used to have that mindset too, and I think it got embedded in my brain that women were supposed to be like tiny. I've always had a muscular lower body. I felt like people weren't attracted to me because I was like muscular, and it was really hard. I was like obsessed with losing muscle. It goes back to my theory of everybody wants what they don't have. So just might as well be grateful for what you do have, because someone out there probably wants it. I've been missing out so much on weight training. I had always done cardio, like light weight training, HIIT. You know, I would always get into squats and things of that, but I have like completely 360,000 switched up my routine. At the moment, I'm going 6 days a week, sometimes 5, just depending. I think rest is important. Until I started doing weight training, I realized how it was like my therapy, and like being able to improve and go up on weights is like, oh my gosh, it's like winning an award for me. Now I'm able to be content with my progress, and it feels good, and it's completely changed my mental health, my physical health, my emotional health. I am like happy, so much more happy since I started weight training. Number 8, and this is specifically for women who have problems like I have had my whole life with like body dissatisfaction and body dysmorphia, and just this overall feeling of not being good enough. Comparing yourself to someone else is a waste of time. 1, you're not genetically them. You're never gonna look exactly like them. 2, If you don't get your body to look exactly like theirs, you're gonna never feel like you accomplished those goals. If you have trouble, really, really bad trouble with comparing, and you also take your weight, I recommend just taking a break from that. Maybe not weighing yourself for a while and seeing how you feel, because I had to do that at a time in my life where I just stopped weighing myself for a very long time. All right, number 9 is mental health follows the rest. And I am a strong believer in this. If my mental health is not good, then nothing else is. If my mental health isn't above the rest, then I'm literally doing it for all the wrong reasons. I'm not happy while doing it. I also quit social media. I've thought about reactivating it just so I can help market a little bit for my YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I got rid of social media for a million different reasons. I'll make a video on it one of these days. Gratitude is the number one thing for me that really helps me mentally. And so many areas of my life, I've been able to see this constant pattern. If I have gratitude, I am happy. Just find a few things that you're grateful for. Write it down. Start a gratitude list. Or just say it out loud. Be grateful to be alive. All right. And the last thing, have fun. And it's a little different than don't burn yourself out, because you can still not burn yourself out, but not like enjoy yourself. Like if you're not having fun, like don't do it. And figure out what you do that makes you happy. Like be happy, be happy. I am one who can relate to not being happy for a very long time in my life. I still struggle with having this perfect body, and it took me so long to like make my first video because I didn't think I was like good enough for YouTube. But the difference now is that I have been able to have fun and enjoy my body, and that has completely changed my life. So I'm about to eat some breakfast and get on to work, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. And if you're not gonna do it for me, then do it for my 2 pups. Hi. Do you want to be YouTube famous?